Introducing Lewis. Much like myself, Lewis is a frail and fragile boy. You can tell because he brought 2 first aid sprays along with him. Man knows he's got glass bones. He's also slow as molasses. Those jeans must be seriously tight because this fella is not kicking it into high gear. He also seems to have gotten confused, and instead of bringing a knife, he brought a stick of chapstick, which is to say it is not very durable. His melee attacks are all kind of dog ass, but like, okay, full disclosure, while I had a lot of fun playing as every other mercenary, I'm kind of awful with Lewis.
Lol.
Oh! Oh, he's fucking gone. He is no more.
I've never had that happen.
Oh. You're a gamer.
What? No!
Oh.
I died because I got lit on fucking Are you kidding me?
Maybe Luis has an easier time on mouse and keyboard, but I'm pretty sure this is not the case because I remember playing Remake and I wouldn't call it easy. I don't think this is looking good. Oh, I first? Yeah. Oh.
To do well with Lewis, you kind of have to play like a coward, and I simply have too much violent aggression that I must unleash for me to match his pace well, so we don't mix. I'd probably say Lewis is the most honest character in this version of Mercenaries, in the sense that he's going to rely heavily on your raw fundamental gameplay to get by. Even Leon has a sturdy enough knife to fall back on, and his mayhem mode can get you out of a tight spot in a flash. But Lewis demands a bit more of a methodical approach. He's effectively built for long-range engagements, but Mercenaries is built to get enemies up in your face, and you can't typically just pop mayhem to turn things around in the moment. You usually have to premeditate things to an extent. Lewis's strongest quality is without a doubt the fact that his theme goes hard as fuck. This shit is straight out of Devil May Cry. Looking at his loadout here, the Red 9 is a decent handgun, but a bit more committal than something like Leon's. It fires slower, carries less ammo, and takes longer to reload. This one might just be me, but it doesn't feel particularly precise either. At this point you might be wondering if I have anything good to actually say about it, and it does reasonable damage. I don't know, people act like this gun's an especially heavy hitter, and maybe it is, it just never stood out to me. All I know is it's got nothing on the original Red 9. Because this is one of your 2 weapons, this will be your go-to for anything between short and mid-range. Anything exceeding that is when you should break out his sniper rifle, which also deals reasonable damage. Again, comparing this to Leon's sniper rifle, it shares all the downsides of the Red 9, but it does pack a hefty punch. Frankly, this weapon just doesn't seem well suited to Mercenaries. An emphasis on long range coupled with a slow rate of fire isn't the best option in a mode where enemies are constantly swarming you and a high score relies upon killing things quickly. Maybe this is just a skill issue. And that said, this wouldn't be much of a guide if I just told you everything here sucks. It's good for keeping most bosses locked down, and serves as a decent option for dealing with them when you don't have Mayhem handy. Speaking of, when it comes to his Mayhem mode, I would describe it as decidedly okay. Lewis can lay down dynamite that either detonates on its own after a few seconds, or as soon as you shoot it. Naturally, this is excellent for crowd control, and it should be noted that once Mayhem is triggered, not only is a stick of dynamite placed automatically, it will also release a blast in a small radius that staggers nearby enemies, giving you some breathing room. This seems to apply to any dynamite that you place. Thing is, you can only set one at a time, so you're gonna have only a small handful of blasts to make use of. Explosions themselves deal hefty damage, but you need to be careful because when things get chaotic, they won't always save your bacon in time. In the time it takes for them to automatically detonate, a fight could very well spill over too far away for it to be much use. Try using it preemptively if possible. Fortunately, while Lewis might be a man of faith, he does not believe in fictional concepts such as friendly fire. You can just stand on top of some dynamite and shoot it yourself, which can allow you more time to keep laying additional charges, but it does take a little extra ammo, and it's also risky since you're defenseless while you do this. I'd recommend focusing on building mayhem as rapidly as possible. To this end, making good use of any pickups can be key, nabbing a refill immediately after using it up. Utilize your dynamite to clear out large groups and build your combo. Just be sure not to drop it. Your sniper rifle can be handy for this, letting you nab a quick headshot to extend a combo if it's at risk of slipping away. Keep blasting dynamite to keep the pressure off. Just try to ensure you can build it back up before a boss arrives. Use your handgun to build mayhem, break out the sniper rifle for heavy damage, and keep the dynamite rolling to hopefully land yourself a tasty rank. That's all for Lewis. The Krauser guide is on its way. Excuse me. Nice moves. Try it again. Do it again! Mine just fucking swung for me, dude. Ah! Oh no! Oh, it's all going wrong. Well. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked the video, be sure to subscribe, drop a like, and let me know your thoughts in the comments. You can join my Discord for updates and to hang out with the lovely members of the Thieves Guild. I can also be followed on Twitter, and if you'd like to support the channel, you can do so on Patreon, or simply donate directly via PayPal. Links can be found in the description below. Have a great day. I'll catch you next time.